Biamono abantu bamintu ando si esimo ndigereti kuru mugoro wabono iga itanga ntigangire ribageri ga wakanya sanga biamono asenge ja nyarire ka baga gotorendo mwaka twakorete igoro mwaka 2023 no bwa the challenges chiarenge chinyingi lakini nyasaye na babumia agatorenda bagatwanyo korete biyari tukure igoro na bono kutoko chiko chaka mwaka ndo muya twachakire tukuri ya rero 2024 kusaba kwa nengoringa nyasaye tare naitwe atare nae aikrene magania gari umanyete nayo tamanyete na nene mono anyara gutwigorire bisibia bya bene eri nitunyara gutwara umwaka goromia na nitunyokore bia betira singuru cha nyasaye so litukoria rero nabona aroranga bia tutware libaga yuko sanga n'abantu bana ba Ichuni especially baria batamenye Ichuni because abantu bana background naone nabarabukerengaki na wansanare litukoria nkyo nimchenga ndreko sanga n'abantu baite birengere na kumanya magania ona araria lakini emogoro baboniga nigo nabwate ganga yugo sanga ebirengere n'abantu bane especially bari bayiboire na kumenya Ichuni lakini asebire biga ekonyarekana ande bari chisi chisko bose bare asititown ya somo chito Kenya lakini ani ense yetu ya Kenya lakini batamenya ti igari ya se ground na nene mone eganga yageranga sange n'abantu bane neyiga nga nyare kwe birengero ne njemba birengero biyane binanyare ko bango kora so mwako yomo na biriande ndengere to kono wikrania so mwako yori mutugaiga asengencho obugambi obwiga n'abantu nekero kotegera abantu mwasanga n'abantu niko konyoranga biri andi bitare ngoje konyarekana bakorekana biko nyarekana ne biyakorekana igo amogoro bobono iga ase chinsa ichiga chito chia Kenya ine no mwako kosanga nainwe mbategerere birengere ribino na nje mbatebye birengere ribiane kubori gondo gonshura atwara ose kuri kumanya gendo keni yonske yo chandete asense moyamagendro gosike birengere ryo na kumanya mepi merobere tubwate ko chimutu gosembwate ko chimutu asa abantu bane ba Ichuni enga kinere yiga negendo gokora nogoswa gabwe ase comment section o drop liswali goseri boliria otete kubori erinde nyare ko bango korira nere ritangani tigante benga asumwa ko igatua atwaro 2023 bindo binge ndanyari tiko bikarania singe njonga igona soete goseni gotua soete bochori tukanyorange binte binge tibia chika ina bia nane tibia nyari takoba bigokorwa century yaringengia andemona sense moyamagendero na kikia garenga tuwa nyari ko batoko kora yara make gosina nyari ko bakora yara make yesa tuwa gasoete gosina gasoete obisiga yo bwemusi yo ko represent ya tubana ba Ichuni batia so mwako iga egento na gokera mono gosina ate antu baitu ngringa I have managed to make structures chile chingia chiraba chikoba chigo chikoena kinga amagendera itu gose amagendero arina rireta abantu bana ba Ichuni chira ngo chira wikerana dine no mugoko monenga no ena botu about the challenges mbire bike na nyara ko bango ikerania no etinya to wikerana to the expectations chiane na go chia na chiri chia abantu bana amapi na so mwako yomo na manechia korosi choyamo ase skuru yari nyoka asegeka egeke egesima kia ekerbo ekio kgenrete yikranga 75% kenya to go pamb na kubekerwa sa abantu betu baranyari kubucha amache kabere naro setie epare ya nyando cheibere ochimwembe ejo abantu baitu bagase ni kutumeka ande gase ni kubakonya singe nchiyo basombi nande na manageti koira etangi ya mache siskuri echitago. I'm planning to supply chitangi chia mache wechichi skuru chitu chonspi asege ke within a duration yangi kurbono because target ya nini gere nga kire skuru wade skuru yoboroso ili tokoroka nga ECD centers chiri chia serikali chonspi ngonyona chiri etangi ya 10,000 liters na waigo nyini nomo kote ya bantu betu nga chipara chitu chiri chiarenge chimbe asege kekega nchigasa ine korosiwa and maybe epara nabonaga ni njikwane asenge njoneri nga ninkani abantu baitu bamanye nga mpara kichi nandi bamanye miroberi echipara chinde nonye nchiri chiaroberwe ochikokorwa epara ikorwa ria musiori agenda itangi ende soke ria maturu epara iwikara bono negase ne korosiwa ya igorwa negase ne kubekro morom neringa embra na ndi achagete gotukururi tukurigoro na rero na liria betereria mo contract na ndi korata ndi agase ngenchantu baitu mumwete nga tikonyarka na para agenda korosiwa embra nero kere nyinge igo litukuriare contract no yare ngo morom no gase ne kubekro kinisi ngenjembra yange nyinge naro yatanga ipare kurwa ibacho agende bungwesi etsoke bunderie soke macha chumbi chingoko nero negase ne kono sugu ne umurero morom but unfortunately nero itukuriare ro contract no yare nge nere yate na singencho embreta rengi wanjirana gose eta abantu baituri baga yo kore kwere yo contract ikondro kore gas na waigo epara ikorwa Rion Soti agenda Mabuko South yasoka Mabuko nero ya igorwa ikaba graded ne na moro mnero ngobekwere to ende pare ende kurukunga dio baga ende rio nunda asoka kiamirege ende rio tari nero ngoroswere pare korwa ria nyoka so gochunya gesuka nere pare ye goru korwa swere go bekwero morom ne pare korwa isaba commission ria makanda skuru magega so kariyo ngwacho nero abantu ba mitonero ngorwa swere there is another historic road etanye kuigurwa gosetanye koroswa gesa ense ya gatonge tugose ya karosa tuwe epara ekorwa getunguru mwe buying center ende uchinyabura lile esoke kochinyabiosi amapo usoko tanye pare inko igorwere ande ko igorwe kuba ko morom igo that's an historic road etanye koroswa na benge pare koruchinkoko ego chimacha chumbe kwanda rio ngwesi nero yanye kobekwa moro mugesa ense ya gatungetwe so amapi gotenge pare inkoro swere chipara chito chomo chokaroka Park Street na drainage works iri chande abantu bitari keroka na ero abantu beito amapi ko batenga nero nkoro swere deji ne chipara cho chikoro swere sege ke kurbono iga within a lifespan yo mutinyo man below no ena banya ndimbure ya nyare ko bage okay utango chipare icho wikara woni ga chiarosi kucheri nesemo yende nero natakante y'abantu baitu nesemo ya maji ande tebi abantu baitu nga especially bali bamenyete isiko nga bado aiga into Kenya abantu baitu ni chisoko bagochi Ndura manage kubeka mache ayare piped lakini lende few schemes into gasene gokora na kororanga antu nyari gutwara ibisima bira nyari gusukuma amachi guchia se mechi y'abantu kino wikara wane wata abantu washwangiringa chindoche chitungo chirekorosuwa and I'm targeting chindoche chiatangasi tayari niko chile chindoche 12 lakini sorry possibility nero nga chindoche echo njibe chinyinge wetani echo ekorega yane igere ntrogose within omwaka wega inyare koros chindoche gochia keapi chindoche emeroke bire lakini chiri already chia bere tender yani chia bere budgeted for chindoche komina ibere ichio chira chikoba na chiro chiko cha koroswa segeke kurbono again the kene na tebengiringa somwako yamo I managed kona na chipasari ina mapi ko tebanga wansali to kuria mambi goja ka turnande again kona na chipasari echu which is abantu beto and I'm targeting chi pasari to the last year jikore tibu ya ninji kere the target persons when I go target so the hit below the expectations chiane the expectations are chiabantu beto but this one I'm assuring you my people once ready to korea mambi chinsainye nonga kare ase skuru ya Mabuko primary because inacha akarani application ya Mabuko chinsainye goruoro saa 6 doka segetiye primary kia ria makanda ase nyakumba application litu korea Jumatano chinsainye ni gonga kare ase geti gie primary kia bogeche asa abantu babogeche application alafu keweka saa 6 ngende ase egeti gie primary kia mirega ase application ya isabakwa lituko dia aramisi nigo na chakere ase kwere ya esa application ya Ichuni abwe se na korege karachi sainye Ichuni market center duororo manyego soa yensembe application na yensembe application egana go ya sare nge central na nyoranga rienya UTPC so that abakimotu batirimboke na aba kuruchitago ruguru na kurunya meske meya batirimboke this other side tororenga ekwere nero ya ere also in a special way treated abantu betu bakaroka because tuwata abantu bamenyete karoka abanga na bawake kurari karoka so aramisi chinsa 10 ariyo bisiyane narina nyare ko bororo kuligera ringa nabantu bari bakora biashara karoka na bawake kura karoka semo yetu ya kisi county nyaribari na barabungango nyora bare ibagari abana babo konyora chipasa gicho unlike before asenge tutaka transparency mwaro mu government nga we want to be very transparent and ndonga chipasa rechingo konya chire bari chirengete bakonya I'm incorporating a group we call community health promoters because na bamanya tebinyoro bito mono so we go the health promoters baito ba Mabuko sublocation mambichinsa nyamoto korro na baria banyakumba sublocation na inumambia chinsa nyamoto yani saa 6 moto korro na mapinga na rekoli iranga ntu barwana ne monyore engeri ni kretu asuru gambio mapinga eire ye kerenire na mapinga nowadays ngonyo na muraga sabuni ngakega singe jimire meri myamo korase ebinyoro bitu so igori to korea mambia we are going I'm going to those two sublocations na okogenda kuwa ne no ikaransa nabanya kenyoro nabantu baito bose to identify abana bali babona takonyora e pasari you know a pasari taringa nkromonto bwana takonyora e pasari nigo yate especially ko konya bali bagoro family chiri chintaka banyora na baraburi bagari yo ko egendereria igo nare go sabanga ritu korea mambia abantu baito moso akasobonga ende manyara ko onkonya koranga goikera turi abana balia andi baroro musunte asesa bari yabo yo koriki chisemi igo ekeretu akorre ama binane ko batebinga last time go tuare kon na chifocha nchi areto gutukanu gwarengo bonge sana, and we have learned from that mistake as a government. So this time around we are doing a cheki na abo asikero mwana agoja kwa ewe cheki yae onyo mwana o qualify konyora chiribusatu iga kwa ewe cheki chiribusatu aire school ererita ni esere school kurumaega erieta ni admission number onyo mwana o qualify konyora chiribusano tiseme. There are cases abantu bamendora nyora chire extraordinary needing those cases, especially abana banyora bibuli babo sibakwete koma kanyora maybe kiateka na leta bwati maiga na mutu mose kwanyora bibuli bonse baseleta abana bebemenyeti gusemba bwati njera we got sange birenga turana kitora konya abana abo ende banyara kanyora libaga yogoso igo ase wiki birenga bitu byonse pinase magana ye pasari na nyasa karanje wiki endonyore nga bali ba qualify ba icho di form and then kuruga bwe baya kuchibesa abana baende school. As a ward na mumanyete kire ward ni go ya at 5 million for form 2, form 3 and form 4. I'm intending go to make a million isato ko abana abu, and then 1 million and as abana bari polytechnic GH count to what we call vocational training centers, not polytechnics to national government. So ikenda kinde tanto weto menga the 1 million for it should be asabana balibare school jetu chubu bundichi county, and then another 1 million again they go to make asabana ba form 1. You go form 1 million mo, form 2 million mo, form 3 million mo, form 4 million mo na abana ba TFET yani ba vocational training centers, not TFET. Because TFET national government we only handling vocational training centers. Une school college yetu wata iga youth village polytechnic yetu wata aria nyoka. So nya mwana karo Samaria nyoka kuri Ichuni na ena ta vocational training centers chita across abana bona barabo mbanyore epasirira bakonya bagenderere na masoma. Igo mumanyenga it is 3 million for form 2, form 2 and form 3, 1 million for form 1 and another 1 million for abana tuateba. So asese mayende ginga senonya ko kwana marane na injeninga netie nyore from your end mo kuboria maborino aria anomono maybe some what your areas of concern smuraga nie nyara ko bango baireneria because session yana tenga ondo what is wari nerio silve riororo libe lirito libe ligo samba libe ligo so this is the time because otuare session une yegano gotaka komanyanga ebirengere byabantu baito brevie na sense and maybe na kwana because ni doche already ama kwerenare gaiga ama kwerenare gaiga dana borte iswari gaiga so rende abongo nyakonyarigere ngonyere nerinde patrende yanara enda seseme wacheno because asaboniga a priority yane enanye begete mono ase SMH pasari yani pra SMH para because para jito and baito you can accepting para jite chiarenge chimbe mono, and then my consideration ya semi yake ende kwanda ko chimutuga iga neringa tete torenga nakira nyarikane ndigere naro semi yobocheno na tarate ko chia sese ya ngumbu ya America, especially ko ndigere ya enyagitari yetu yekerbona kyo ra nyare ko konyeka na mahapinga a foundation area ko toroseria. Still things are on course and we are praying and handing the process here bwango erinat nyara korongenya gitari ge konyara kobage korosu. So again donas bukuru asabantu waitu is a lot of patience as I'm working around the clock koranga nyagitari yo konyara de kobage kobabia, but again ni ma tubuga tino ando bago unlike at hospitals and I can assure you and one numbering back was some a chain link in every crore, and it will be done so soon. And the Nyarkoranga go get a Tori Negitari, the Nyarkomaga Kovengia. Negitari are also the same. I have a plan towards it. Once now, we are saving the window. Want to see whether the Kingo Karasane community area are sorti, but the back road was in a guitar. Nyarkoranga, Brenga Kitura Nyarko sang and Andrana Titura Nyarko Waterna Toranga, at least Yasa Yakin, Negitari Nero Kiner. Asengenjo egasiko korekanaria nigere egasingi yasan na ndemba nyoringa tuakora bonjoribwa ba nyagitari asenyagitari ekerubo asengenjo aba rekurwa rigoro ba complain sana na bare konyora services richingia niko tuakora changes na abanyagitari baroro niko bara abanyagitari abaya, and I'm happy at least bonding and what a post of response ya sabantu bari bachiri kurwa rigwaria asenya gitari riekerobo, and I'm hopeful nga munya gitari orioro na andro korega sienkia unaga sene konyakora bonoiga endo kene na tebe ngeringa class kia yesaba ku school na kero kyo abantu bamindo want to assure you nga it's also on course, and hopefully within this month of January we'll be having a contractor uracha tumochoro and achikorangi krasi kinko wakere. So kusaba kwa nengoringa bantu betu mo so patient because serikali ni wate system ya koranega, so we got to follow a protocol, and then again take nengoringa end of the day tunyare konyora ikrasi ekyo na bali bagasene. I'm happy bantu bagasene kubwati na korigereria osaba kwa nengoringa kumugasene kubwati na korigereria amaswali ali no spimotagete te concern siricheno mubwate. I'm requesting that mochibe kororo because once na kore kwa reverengara biane ningani kore na maswali so all your areas of concern nawo narengi ko sabanga muriweke gabu because it's a session for us to interact. Because na bora nyara kwa ngere kerengere kran konye nyara ko mugambi yoromya iko na abasabire nga kumuga sene ko watch gabo at the same time mugenderere ko kore kwere kuburi amaburi ayeno erinde nyara ko nyira ne rionsi asogwa kerna kore another area nero mbugate yinaga ni nero tichukunyerigere ria asogwa garimono Egerna gusuri kurwa samngane chipara na chinyagitari ningani kororanga kinaro tuko gachibira space ideas nyagitari chiani school cheto igo narnar go sabanga binte biga bions pia andwa mintombi ko kore kanarimo esaba bita kore kanarimo mbiringa. We are working with a budget which is limited. A budget to buata andwa minto it's limited, so we cannot be able we can only do them ngorangora with the available resources. So osabakwana ngoringa bantu baito mwandire gotwara patience here mwandire gotwara so that tunyara koranga at the end of the day BOSP goikarana bire negendo kena karokina tebe ngeringa mangana street lighting amangana street lighting. So unfortunately, the resources to avoid this financial year, jiarenge konyaranga tutuare what we call street lighting. But rende as a financial year, mutwego chigocha nindi kubeka reasonable amounts of money. Asense meya street lighting. Because Mochokaroka no where the challenge you were up, Ichuni no where the challenge you were up, market centers chito across Ichuni, Rianyoka, you come to Ekeru, Sawaku better off, you come to Gekomba, you come to some parts of Moikisi. We have a Sakor Gurionunda, which is a market center, also needs some lighting. They need some lighting. So all those prices here and Waminto. At the end of this financial year, you'll try to go I'll be able to factor in some money, especially chiko and sense me yo koranga. We are having what we call street lighting na koranga, especially market centers chetu kuba chile targeted na kuligererwa. Negendo kene na bengo tabangari nga ncha sobugambi bwane nimbengo tegerera abantu bane da nimbengo ba umugambi gutware bigare binge n'abantu ekyari tukuri yari runata nga let me have a session with abantu bari bana ba Ichuni lakini batamenye Ichuni. And then kuruororo mnangende to interact na abantu bane with ground na arongende to interact na barabu na kumanye birangere byabo biospi. As a water schemes, the water macha wasko, you are going to rather with us, Chinsemo, and Semiri Kamuga, macha wasko naro, you only register with 2,500 when your reconnection ya macha wogo. So, by the Mameta Mabuko, some parts of Wikamuga, you come to Karoka, or in Ichuni, Trimbogesangani, Wijakanyere. There is a connection ya macha Wasco, that is Usi Water and Sewage Company. That is a company ito. Konya bantu baito amache, so anything macha ikawe tangana sorry, it's only a connection. Some parts so paka resource igari macha naro. You only register with 2,500 on your match. Those are the areas, maybe a few now in twilight. Say more of one noiga. Maybe patinaro de avanto vita manche so online and embagas in Kobuati. In Arencoate being a Onyaku and Osia Sore. Any concern that you have, project in the ons. Or say board in the you what about anything career or filleting I need to give a response on Chingakina Chichiga, and I can see classmate Kia Nenkera Alois Ogega, the Kini online Niga Querocanga Alois Papavera. Happy New Year. Ndochenga iga kobori korea mache Itang Water Project akobori nga kiere. Itang Water Project it's running, but it's not running even when it ko Koran. Try kera the expectation is chavan to wait on the ground. Neither mine was it on the winds. Amacha you kwenye usage ya take over. Or you said it already indicated in a Guira Macha you, but when I'm more financial, cross down issues, talk or also the process, you said go Ichagokora, some projects in a agreement, ringe, Chikaba put on hold, Nande Jiranya Rakoba, Chico Korekana. So Igamaja thank you to this end, Nara mo more than a macha you. Nanya Vegeta Chibesa, which was true, now with 2 million euro, but during the supplementary Chibesa Chunachi reappropriate to other needy issues. It's chia because you said it already taken your machai. So we are on negotiating with the USAID. Torre was embato konya macha you was anata ukabe moyo elindanya konya bantu wetu. But bill naren kobe kochia sabantu wetu, especially kwa dibago tumeka macha inaringa akikukunywa maji na yene king at end of the month nguwa kanori because macha inabwate abantu bakunyo. There is a committee that is running and the committee is trying koranga konyera macha iso na general sabangeringa akukwanyura macha at the end of the month tigagote bange mbure yatu inyingi tumegetia maji akana chibesa so that nalia macha yara be aranyara ko maintained na nalia aranyara ko vendra. But really going forward to the financial year Mutugaiga, I'm looking forward to allocate towards it, to budget and through the WordPress budget in toward that how much in appropriate for that function. amaswali nate wagen regotimboka. I've already started and I expounded on my agenda for my people, and then once I'm done I check it kwenye maswali ino. So already iswali ngasa niko nili itangia maji and I'm mapping amacha ayo itangi. Probably on your usage kiko chiko andra kunya tuwa ramna kunya yatu nyasabire to corre some 2-3 projects. Then amacha ingubari moyo. When you said it cannot be able to take amacha up, then I'll be forced through the word-based budgeting. Mrenga guskumandi chibesa kuchia se amacha yu, so that torenga amacha yu ngunyarare koba moyo. But ma pineringa asibariga akimutumika amacha yu. At the end of every month, the banga to make amacha yu wanga wakana. Ego regremo wanga wakana, then expect manyanga into what the committee runs, into what estimate wakano expenses injiro amaje ngwate kare kiango sorende maapilo just antwana neringa to be responsible kutokonyo amacha ayu tuyanywe nande tunyakanira at the end of the day. Again kenare ngosa bangeringa nabego nyarikana nga amacha ayu abantu basoa banywa lakini kwanyo runono lyo bekere barangiranira abantu abangi kwa makonyoranga they are not able monto orange connected yoyomo babu at bones banywa amachi kuroso monto yoyomo because boni get what fixed amount ya 300 kromo tako kwanyoranga monto royo mubana tukutumika kana 300 orangiri community within gari asaba asali kwanyore mechiko kucha machi kurugani ngo montatu ara machi na ndiko kunywa machi ayu onyara koene kinga gonya kanerure. So another thing nare ngo sawangiringa taria machi itankioka. I'm also trying to see ngakitura nyale ko korogosende bisima tura atwale bitwale solar pumping systems so that at least na tutasukuma maja gochia simechi y'abantu tuwari fetching points stay so close, but the fetching points inchiri koba free because the issue to what mono gochia sabantu baitu neringa abantu baita bategete konywa maja bosa they do not want to pay batagete kuwakana they want banywa maja bosa. So when you tell them let us pay for water batagete and I've already said you know amaja there is nowhere wasenjera teyo muntu mungara chikubakanda count ko atenga one mo ebangusera amache munjugosa mutali wakana wikamwa kana amache ali because ikro umuwakana amache ali that is the only way turanyare ko kora turanyare ko egendere. So ma appeal go just murantu waitu mwesi kumukonyo amache ayu please ki mukonya nire ko mwanya konyire nande twarite nili amacha yo koba moyo nande ko endra kotara. I think go asa macha itangi of because concern ya nga sabantu babere chofree ngombe maropa. Thank you so much. I know you are watching from outside the country. Think kuantegere biasa nango, and I think you've had the rapid response on the same. Concern also from Geoffrey that what about Korea Sauro Itangi. Apparently I could have done it, and I could have done it long time ago, but the challenge bantu banya kutwara brengere librenga ina nande brengere libikung saramo because you understand currently there is a court case yo yarengo when I tried Kugayana issues came up. I was even given a court order that I should not. I'm mapping the court saying a pare to the standards chiria, but again, no understanding about the issue surrounding that road because my feeling here is pare yamos gisi toria sauro so ketangi tangi or it can be done so yamos gisi on jukarnosa or so but anyway we are waiting on the determination here case ekikere kotini once a court ya amwire then be assured because if paranero in certain I'm not taking sides. I don't want to associate myself with any family this one or the other one. I'm only because I'm a leader elected and I've taken an oath of office. I'll be fair, I'll do justice to everyone, then that I'll serve the people of Kenya impartially. Then I can assure you I did my background check with the Ministry of Land. I did it with the county surveyor, that is from the national government. The road is there, but just let's wait for the court process to end, and then from there then we can work out on that issue here. And I'm happy ngosabanga yare ko na bantu baitu bamenye no bwanjani, because you know every person who so then I don't want to expound much on that issue, but then I believe you've heard my piece and I've told you nothing but the truth. There is an issue about there is a gentleman by the name Ericano Mare. I hope you are watching from Mombasa. You can keep on raising your questions and concerns for Chinse, because I'll be responding and expounding on all your concerns and issues. Elkana is saying that good work, Honorable Sioja, for good work you are doing at Ichuni. And I'm happy by the time we'll be back home, that road will be in drainage works is being done, and so I believe at this time round and also you'll have a smooth entry and exit from home. Also Dalmas Magato Mungwana, also you are raising a concern about the opening the road behind Ekerwo dispensary. Was the plan legit? I want to confirm the plan is on, because now it's no county surveyor. We are working towards Koranga number 1. We are mapping over the Mugwe Serikali, we county Borari Kerbo Wenspi, because some parcels of land which are very encroached. And then also Torenga over Moringo Beker Picon, and then we also want to sing a parade at Taring and Eron Colgate. But these things, you know, remember, my brother, they need time, they cannot be done overnight. So there is a process, and I hope at the end of the day these things will be done. Mwarimu Vincent Kichava, Happy New Year Mugambi. Mangana transformer. Mangana transformer, especially Wogongo and environs, no what end plan. No nyarego sugumegento ende to konye ke omonene. May God bless you as you make Ichuni message. I want to respond as a Mwarimu Vincent Dinga. Issues to deal with electricity are not default functions. Functions in Chile default to the county, and then Chile part of Chile in the national government. And one of the functions that is not default, function estima, because estima 100% is in the national government. I thought maybe from this end, from my end, rest from my office, maybe or anything. But you know, KPLC is an entity. Yes, and you cannot pay, the government cannot pay yani one of the county company cannot KPLC to wage you connect here. It does not work that way. So we have not been given that leeway, and my prayer and hearing maybe this question be directed to the office of the Member of Parliament, but again I'll pick it up and share with him, because matters electricity are squarely in the office of the national government, so which we have a representative Oyuoromo Chumbe Oito. So that question can be expounded, can be responded well by anyone from the office or from Mheshimiwa himself. But again, I'll find time we get a response on the same. But really, thank you so much. the only and not responding getting pare ko wario councillor which megaria it needs an improvement in area amount the same, so rende it's over time. It cannot be done once because we are working with limited resources. And also pare area because it hits a dead end. A dead end area obikeri triko igana rindi wateka. We want to see whether we can have resco center to what we call public participation, so that tore was a pare di tunyerigeri ebe moyo. I know kana regrech map chiagari narra garanga there is a possibility each para chili was a pare ko to ka kere moyo. So rinde am happy ni kerenga kira anje sanje al piepo korangerie barasa alia torenga kitura kwandre pare yuko se pare ne nyare kane erigeri we engineer konyeke. Also on the same Everin Kerubo, that is Happy New Year, Mushimo, Happy New Year to you too. What plans do you have towards the Sabakwa Moi Kisi Road? The road is pathetic. I agree, and I want to bring this to the attention here and wait to and the attention nengo got a ringa into na engaged the office of the member of parliament Jomo Chumbo itu. We had agreed in a para a Korurise na and the Sabakwa. And the Moikisi ever upgraded to be a national road, a Kera road. We are still in consultation. There was goodwill from the beginning, but as at now I cannot be able to substantiate whether they have accepted to take the road or not. But in the meantime, ekere para ekorua ipare koruge tunguru mwogo chinyavyo sigoja ko ekorua. I'm planning to do because epare area ariange stretch erikoruge tungurumu almost mbakange Moikisi gari. There are several spots here where the chimbe bitongo bya single bya vele vingi. I'll be able to engage the contractor then and then request go senanyare go to tichire bitongo bilibike, so that in the meantime if the road cannot be taken by the office of the MP Echikova Kera road, then I'll be able to budget for it in the next supplementary, because it's my responsibility to ensure nga abantu bane ngonyora morobo sombi orobye. So severa and wait to within the area a little more patience, but when you how we can be able to fix that mess here guy. So rende mapping a good number of you are following my concern as you are following. Also drop your concerns and your queries. Drop them as they are, or else as you wish them to be. Don't fear. This is a session in Begete for us to interact na otevania amangana kusange birengereria singejo korana okoratore egasirengia ne birengereria bimebia ase ewodi eto ya Ichuni. Igo every person on don't wherever you are. So or I can request in getting a drop a concern yao or say iswaria or report yao, so that I can't be at the position to respond, to it. So in the meantime, I know there are some segments each parachito chimbe. Nechpare chiga chile chimbe at times igo konyoranga njiri konyara weteka. So what I'm intending in getting a chipare chili, because ipare kurwa rianyoka again de gesabako some stretches injira sarigete aribuno waso akoro rianyoka, then wende ekona nere mutu aria aiga oro via aria, there is a stretch here kona geta aria rembe sana. You also come to Onyambane, so another stretch within that road Yerembe. But the planning what about that road, because nibote plan pare kurwa ibajo police post age Jordan, so gesaba commission. I want to connect that road to pare kurwa gesaba commission to Rianyoka, so that when the fuel levy tranyore some kilometers, I'm considering those roads. alongside ye pare korwa St. James go chiese Enyia, because those roads especially pare korwa St. James go chiese Enyia igere pending bills ya ngatirio mutu. I'm being told pare inero city to 3 million, but yeah, and West Enyia, you know that road was not done from St. James, but we are fighting, and I'll not pay even a penny, but I'm assuring you equally I'm having you in mind. Chipa arrange chire Ichuni Catholic Magega connect with again Sembe, and then also naro che Kurugaiga Ichuni market which mission nero ya verembe, also to see whether we can be able to create those specific areas na kora some sport maintenance to what we call a long-term solution, because you know we are working with a limited budget and all these things cannot be done in 1 year. Kirio mosonga atabetenga ukiona fiele ajua pasi vimeundwa, they cannot be as yesi undwa in 1 day. No mosonga nanga tabanga Rome was not built in 1 day. It needs patience, it needs time, it needs concerted efforts. The same way we are sharing regularly, same way I'm giving you the ideas I'm having for you, my people, and the same way you're having asking concerns and maybe giving me ideas. That's how we can be able to move. And I know that at the end of the day, I'm very much optimistic that we shall be reclaiming that lost glory of our word, and I know that Ichuni in real sense, because they say action speaks louder than words. Need to know my no wanenga ngomesitore Ichuni under the stewardship Embande. I'm no governor ito Paul Simba Arat, because I'm working with the governor. I'm his subscriber, I'm his follower, and I'm his added supporter. So together I know we will turn the history I'm there day in, day out, moving around, supervising even these ongoing projects, simply because I want to ensure that you are getting nothing but the best of the best. And these projects it's not only my responsibility, because you have seen me all the time kindama kori megabu mora mgogo bekwe parage ko igorwa amora mgogo bekwa interacting with people, checking ana kiparage chikoroswa, is drainage being done in the right way. It's not only my responsibility to oversight the ongoing works. I'm just only doing it on your behalf. You know, because it's you who gave me this power I'm using. And the power that you gave me is for 5 years. And again, after 5 years, we'll go just back to the ballot. And again, you'll have an opportunity to again elect another one or re-elect me. But for the meantime, I want you to understand that you've seen me making even the budgets of these roads open. You've seen me even telling you that these are the contractors. The reason I'm doing all that is because I also want you to help me oversight Igasi again. Red. Amo osaso buamo we can manage. Monyenti gerenje wega cannot be able to manage. So osabakuwa nengorenga onye parege korosi kumwae se moisiko. So karange pare ingorosi werebiya. Gobekwero mono mubiya. Drainage ya korirubiya. Nande sabe. We cannot be able go across the access calavat. That kerari kori, we cannot manage to make a kerari kori caravat. La Kenya pari etrebu. A drainage yellow camotara carigotam caruchuaga chirego. In the meantime, we are to manage to make a caravat. Okosabakua and Goringa. Then the Gigo Nonyana Magoga Vere, Otambo Kerego Chimuao, Gose Onyarco, Guimuki, rather than cross, because a Gorosi Comotarolia Maja Wetera. And Quabeca Marava, Quabeca Magana, what to papi, I only an easy flow to your house, Quebana Wapro, Kriasa Maja Comioca, Amajari Abuturi Pario Saramoao, so Navotica Naga Tragic Quabeca Camagana was Camara which Moao, but ye Pario works as which Moago tell you. So osaba kwa nengoringa litori ya magogo no nemetebere na omuntu ko yemete ya ebere obeke watambukire igoro so that ya macho tigamenyo kense because the moment you go broke ya match achine ko butore pare na anga ko butore pare gotaringi wakonyeka so you will only be yani transferring a problem kurwa so tambuko ujumwao uchikobutoka bwipa so osaba kwa nengoringa chipare chiga they are costing dear go chirose na go chibeko moro na moroche this money we cannot indogorosie para in every 1 year oltometa ando bara bago tuare berengere libre and I want to ndedo te abantu baito mugorobo bono chibese chigase ne korosia chipara ichuni gari ngwatura akwana chipara tari bese chia unlike no koruma ya bwana kimuntu kware bo mundata ngane chibese ya nego tumeka this is absolutely your money ingetimbo atebesa ngorosere para these are your taxes this chibese mokurusi we bango na serikali ya county ya Kisii chibese mokurusi we bango na serikali ya national government na chie jiganze ne kubarosere chipara chi so it's your responsibility because muroje ngabone tax ya chire gora banda bakora right left center so it's your responsibility nga onyege project ya rosi ose para ya rosi nyerende so that ye pare go saf you draw utility kurwa sere ko konya sama tukama rather than kobago korosia pare kirenkaki because onye ndiri chipare chia na bonga chiarengi chingia chibese chibone ngambike da chipara I could have put them in different projects utango bone tukaro kwa ndebe ndebe ngabo I don't intend chipare chingase ne koros bono iga mujitike chirosi kubobe because I cannot be in every place because pare chikoros erulimo kuringe kre pare koros ngoros were to standard so kore mwao gabo reisa naram turabeka moro mubia moro motobo torimuya koseke ngeriki so that together we reason together with these contractors batakorega sierenkia na krema korega sierenkia ba bekire drainage works ba bekira makarabati if you can manage kubeka bono omuntu naro yo mo ongo sana se para ekorwa eknar ko inspector pare ekorwa mabuko chiri on soti I don't know ko ga tinimo gariga ari omuntu naro bekira makarabati amake abere again ne para yale metu and I'm really baganja ngene chikori yo muntu imo tengambi ya mono because ekorne toro ne keda ki makarabati atunya tukora mweri baga aendanya tichore amaja ya furu and indeed today ekorne toro nabananyo rosere makarabati ali ai amaje ngo tirimbuka koko jaga tukore pale goro mabuko ogo jaga go akora ga tirimbugeri angane kanisa ketenera ali go SMPH is para egansire excellent ogo saba kuwa nena kuko tikatubugaterane these things ingokora trinje ngwekora I'm doing them to you because inu chipare chimogo tumeka on a daily basis such that chipare chichiro sukubuya chitu chire ndubuya next year onyorenga now I'm moving to another road because chipare chindenjiro na chiro chitageri chiro suku chikora drainage yerengia but because resources tubwata chire chinge now echigatua manage koros now let us have that opportunity yokoranga so that the next year I move to other roads at least kere para in the next 2 years onyorenga to cover all the roads to check about now ko embank ko igora chipara chinye because duwa the chipara chibwende ko igora but injira igorwa simply because tutabugati enough resources chogo chigora na chiro so abantu bamide is a collective responsibility mondo tayo obwate responsibility nga nembande yokano jemwa ngagreta mondly yani I'm only leading you taringa I'm the best you are equally the best but you only gave me the opportunity to be your servant so tugekere mbugati let us work together na antorenga ngosukutore wodi etomoto la mumsani I think oyo tu asometenere ariese school ya mugambisio cha you've done great in this short time wish you were as you forge as you forge forward with the items on your priority list for each reward. You know, be one of my brother, and thank you for that energizing statement. You know, I sold a vision to my people. I gave them hope, and they gave me an opportunity to deliver on that vision and to meet the expectations. So I'm hopeful that you've noted that I'm working towards go structure the word na koranga it's speaking na ndengo korere egasi igoseng koire na tore back to where we belong egasi ne nyingere we may not achieve this in one day but my happiness will be in a span of 2 to 3 years from now we could have accomplished the majority of these things. Because again, you know, I'm carrying on my back all the youths, not only about Ichuni, but across Banya River. Because if we don't deliver, then we will have made it difficult for any other youth again to aspire to hold an elective position. So we must redeem ourselves, and we must prove to our people that we are worth it and we can serve them, irrespective that we are young and we need to also become rich. But what I can tell you, my brother Ngeringa, we have said that we don't have we want to work for our people. And Dragon Twikan and again Dragon Savera, my brother, and I know you are equally doing good. I also pray for you. There is also another comment that was here. Yes, let me check it. Yeah, thanks Mheshimiwa, that is Hudson Karani, for your good work. How will we manage paying for water usage using modern technology? M-Pesa. That one is already sorted. We have a private water scheme at Ichuni Boys. They are paying using smart cards. The tank water scheme project, they are paying using M-Pesa. You pay money directly using M-Pesa. There is, there is no handling of cash. So the tank water project, but connected, Manyanga, you are not supposed to pay cash. Every money that you pay for using a machari or send services you are given with as a machari, you are supposed to pay directly to the bank. So you go on that one. I want to promise you we are far ahead. So there is you are not supposed to pay for any service you receive as through cash. M-Pesa. And I think M-Pesa is really available. We're going to go and wait on a map. You are following all the way from USA, and that's why so that I also get to listen to those people who come from Ichuni but they are not living in Ichuni. And Almas, again, I wish you all the best and don't give room for critics. My brother, I'm always strong, and sometimes this criticism, people may think that it brings us down, but for me, even if you abuse me from morning to evening to whatever, I'll just remain that person. Because why? I don't hate anyone. Absolutely. Whether you voted for me or you never voted for me. Democracy allows you to work. There is room for you to do that. But immediately elections are over, what you are supposed to do is to accept that maybe a candidate now, and then you start supporting that leader. Now the problem becomes when maybe maybe a colleague or take it offensive is now abusing me right, left, center, or is being used by the same candidate condom or so. That is wrong. How I wish we matured politically and democratically. You know, siasa na wenge mbumbo. Ekerenge mbumbo, unaona omupira abantu bawaka etimu yabeke goli, osene final balenke, yabeke yende, yaba declared nero yayi. I usually see the players babo kwanani and baba we agree, we have conceded. But that will never happened in Ichuni, and that's why you find abantu very Peter all true. But then they have good reasons as to why they are Peter. I wrongly pick sense from their criticism and do what is right. If maybe a criticism, I was the most abused in 2022. In general, I met Maria Tons, but again, I used them rather than a motivational factor. I used those stones they were throwing at me, and I built myself. And you can see through that, I am where I am today. And even if they start throwing them again to me, because if you have an issue with maybe a policy or a decision I've done, what you are supposed to know, like, no, Mheshimiwa, this decision we feeling like you could have not gone this way, you could have gone the other way. So then critiquing will always be there, my brother. But when we have positive criticism, that criticism that needs go to fuel is the best one. But again, what people are forgetting, you abuse, you discredit what I'm doing good. But remember, if I do not deliver in this period of 5 years, for the period I'll be getting all my benefits because I'm serving you. But again, if I don't deliver to you, then people who will suffer is not me, it's my electorate. And that's why you are seeing that I don't I'm not delivering to you. But again, I want to tell my critics that you are critiquing the wrong person. If you have an idea now, we can work jointly together to prosper our world. My hands are always open. Come, we work together. But then you can see how no konya kogorua kwa usiri ngichiri bubere gosa karibua kama gose mimi yokora membande chingo bengo wakaraganira go chimoto. But for me, the responsibility I have, and the only responsibility I have, is to serve the people of Ichuni impartially, as at now. Whether you like it or not, I'm the MCA. Whether you don't like my services, I'll continue serving you. So for now, the only thing I expect from my people is that we work together for the betterment ya watu wetu. Hii siasa ndogo ndogo tuachane nayo. 5 years will come again. After 5 years, iketu akore bas. Na wadogo ja kumenyoka nande siasa hiyo, and whoever nyasa bekere oro, if it can be me again, you know. Abeko nyara kananya 2027 na ande kuandamine tonta geti na hanonya nyasa ninja atayata ngoiran. Or it is someone else coming. So why do you want to leave a problem of 2027? And yet we are in 2024, several years away from 2027. So for now, tukatura abuatana tokorere abantu baito egasi, irrespective of their political affiliations in 2022. We don't know. You know, siasa na wako ngakire kura 2022, 2027 niko to ngakire. Na wako ne kura 2022, 2027 oiko ngakire. For now, tukatura korera abantu baito egasi. Impartially, and I think that's when we can be able to be present, because my interest as at now is to deliver which is our Antubane va Ichuni. So then, my brother, thank you. Evelyn again, asante Mheshimiwa. Just a minute. Asante Mheshimiwa, we appreciate the good work you are doing. To our Antubai Ichuni, I know Montomia, thank you so much, my sister. And continue supporting me, continue praying for me. Leadership, we never the challenges here, but I know with prayers and with you people, I'll continue doing the good work I'm doing. Nande, I'm planning to come and help family. I promise I'm coming soon. Torenga nakitoa konya family nere tuare enyumba mongenera menye, so I've not forgotten my promises. Ire na nyeriange chubiki bere satogachi etre so soon nondrega to korega asiabu. So Abuga Dennis Isaac, my brother, you are following. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. I'm happy you are serving your people as per the promises you made. Ukimaliza hii tunapanga ya Nyariba Masaba 2022 mapema mbia. Thank you, my brother. Daniel 2:21 says that it's God who places us in leadership, and he is the one who has the plan for us. So again, Dragon Sabera, the same way I don't know what tomorrow has for me. I don't know what I'll become tomorrow, but for now, the responsibility I have is to serve the people of Ichuni. So in Dragon Sabera, maybe tingo manya usenemero bya Nyasaye era bego chiaburende, but rende as at now tukatura gendera usabera abantu baito na kubakorera egasi elibath chorete tokore. So rende, I'm grateful that a good number of you mubugateti my mangana ko babona ringa any concern that you have, because earlier on ko na kwani lebirenga na buate to you people. So do what any concern about any project that you feel me to respond on, about the decision I've done before that you want me maybe to expound on the same, so that you can understand why, because you know I make decisions on behalf of the world. The decision I make directly impacts you. either positively or negatively. So it's an interaction system or a rest session was an opportunity so that you ask me anything that you feel me to respond and expound on. Nabora nyore kwe propaganda, maybe you want to kumanyanga ne kene or this is the opportunity I've given you to ask me so that we set the record straight, so that chikira to chako mwakoyo tumanyanga bingikere. So I'm seeing Mungwana Korokunga Wycliffe Atori, Mr. Tell Mr. Joel Miruka, Ache Matusi, please. Let us be together. Is accusing Oyagara Oko and normal drive on Sasa. I cannot now know not unless you give me information on the same, because no onye toko nga information on the same, then I cannot be able to think manya ngina ko iraneri, because I cannot know the exchanges maybe you had over what. So you know, when you are making a claim or an accusation, my brother, then you need to put it across so that tomanya biyanga exactly nga inkie gekare what the exchange you had, because you know what I've came equally to understanding getting this politics ngonya orora bantu mbabwate what we call personal differences, but again, if it was maybe a genuine concern, yeah, maybe you had, and then you can direct it to me, and that's why I usually say that if you have an issue that you want to pass it over to me, then pass it to me directly. You can either call me or you can drop a message to me, either Facebook here, you can do it in WhatsApp if you have my number, you can do it in so many platforms, but for now this one, my brother Wycliffe, I may not be able to respond, but again I love to get in touch with him and know maybe if you had an alteration and what made you to have an alteration, because I want us to continue moving together as a family, because but you know that's a difference you had with someone else. So rende hopefully you know transfer it to me, because tinatuara bobebonde once p na also my brother Enoch Makori ndio nakupata live, tunatoka Getacho Rio Baga Spring. Uko na mpango upi na mbona au kuja Gesusu Getacho? Our team from Ichuni was playing against Gesusu, but unfortunately we lost to Gesusu. Kwa board ya maswali avere in one I'm happy that you are home safe, because ko move korunga baka Getacho and back is not through your own power, but it's through the journey masses genocide. So the Riobaga Spring has been budgeted for, and it shall be done so soon, because Orocho Ruaveru Ruvesana, my brother, we will be able to fix that mess once and for all. A parade Riobaga again, which is named from Riobaga to Riononda Kiamerega, also it will be done. It's only that the heavy rains again, unfortunately they have made the contract again to stop the works that were ongoing, so that we can wait for the rains again to subsidize or to reduce. So for now I'm praying because all of you are affected. I am doing this roads in Ichuni. I've opened some of them. So for now, because moro mutugunyara koharania was contract gunyara koharania embrakegoto. You understand? So we got to be patient enough for now. Toremerani, because I equally want to see pare chiko wachingi. So for now, toremerani ive pare we rukwao trabe kumorom, be patient, because ntobe kamorom embrakegoto. So patrende, you know, I've given you priority. You can see I wanted to do them so quickly so that manyora smuweta patrende yanyare kandirenga tinyare kanete. So rende, let us be patient as we wait for the rains chike yake. On the issue ya yogota tendia the event here in Gesusu, I was engaged elsewhere, so nare kumanage go chicha, but then I'm happy you were there, and so by your presence you won't go and present. And then happy Ichuni took position 2. Actually the ladies took position 2. Also the boys or the men also took position 2. Maybe narago Jacobo na watu warago Jacobo mopiro agilenda issue because I could have inner chest, and you know I'm a good cheering squad person. But then the issue, there is always some more times ahead. We can equally give, let's fight again and give victory. Let's bring victory back. So for now, Rende, we congratulate the winners, Gesusu. We congratulate them, but again, you know, we equally congratulate ourselves because we were not number last. So continue and keep it up. My brother Kiprotich Puarei Rutho, thank you, my brother, for following. I don't know whether you are understanding the language I'm using. But again, you must start familiarizing yourself with this language, because that is the language we will be using when we will be getting to heaven. So my brother, you teach. My friend, you're saying I have heard of your work. Mwesh, keep pushing. My brother, I'll keep pushing. We must deliver to our people, and we must prove that we, irrespective of the fact that age is not on our side, that we can still be given an opportunity to serve and lead our people, and then we deliver and we don't let them down. So thank you so much, because you are following my brother. So already I think we have had we are having a very good session here. I'm waiting for your concerns. I'm seeing another brother of mine here, Dennis Onkundi Otenyo. Keep it up, Umugambi, following live. Thank you, my brother. You have come a long way, and I hope that together we are scaling the heights through service to humanity. I know Montuge Kanisa Monosan, especially Mangana Pathfinder. So then being a spiritual leader, continue remembering us in prayers. Toto Tiga to Savere, because Nonya Romans 13 talks about Nyasaya Kobeka Bagambia Sevirogo. So you know the positions we are holding them, know that we have instilled ourselves there. It's because God has instilled us. So basically even na yoro murai kanisa na jina wano murai muina tuwezi nyasa watu eredi bagali wasafu abantu wetu. Let us be good stewards, and I know at the same time I know monto oro morokia. No aborokia, you know as more gonna be wekene itune ya barandi. So let us continue serving our people and shaping the future generations, and also creating more. Yani kuba mabaga yoko ranga wanya nyarebo wete kananda akora we the same way krei kwa tewanga. If you cannot be trusted negen tege kana kura be trusted negen kre ekenen. So wasaba kwa nengolinga, let's continue serving our people, na Nyasaye nere na manyana kia gutuiraneri. My brother Eric Sapron, I don't know whether you know tindiko manye kirore Kenya ne kirora outside Kenya. But if it happens you're around, ensure that we meet. Tomera nega otarairana ego to chiko ngake finally kirena chambatare ngumbuari, because at times I usually come because of the interest chairman to wait. So if it happens you are around, my brother Eric Sapron, ensure that we meet before you travel back. My brother again, Kiproti Chipwale, naelewa sana bro, nilisoma Nyantra school. I know Nyantra, I've served there as a board member, and I'm always praying well, always good for that school. And I can even see already Enoch Makori has developed an interest. He wants to know which year you were there. So you can slide inbox so that you can keep on can keep on talking, and you can. I decree that you become good friends, because now you are all alumni of Nyantrago High School. So my brothers and sisters across the globe, is a session for you. A session for you to ask anything that you want to know, or you want me to expound in regard to the status of Ichuni ward, development and welfare of our people. So anything that you want to know, any project you have an interest, whether within your home or outside your home, an interest you, or if you have got an interest to do anything within the ward, this high time and this is the opportunity. And equally, because at times I know you people are so much connected on the ground, even better than those who are within the ground. If it happens you have seen total orphans or those students from extremely disadvantaged families, especially those who have done the KCPE examinations, those who are unable to even get a school, those who are even unable to go to school, also those who are in school and having it difficult, because some of us, we have gone through such times, and we know how tough it is to be like a ball, home school. So if you see those extreme cases, because not all of them may be coming to my attention, just slide in the box, telling me that there's a case, a needy case you have seen somewhere, bring it to my attention, and then jointly we can help and serve our people. Mwalimpena Dorina, following cross Mugambi, may Almighty God give you wisdom to serve our people, and thanks for the good work you are doing. The work I'm doing is courtesy of you, because you people, you know, you've worked with me, you have always been there for me, and you have advised me and given me that advice that I need, because you know I'm one man who always consults. So I equally take pride in you, and if you see that I'm able to do all these things, I'm doing them not on my ability, but because of the concerted efforts that we are doing towards our community and towards our people. So as we are on discussing, because I'm seeing a number of you following this, nyanjeremba tevinga ritukoria mambia ntu arwete chipasa lyo mwako rio etete, but pasali echo naroche nga gosentu aroche na ondebwe nsta aroche nga nchi arwetu asinti yarenke yobwikara nobia. Na kiekyo kiagerere under the leadership of Governor Itupo Simbarat, we have changed the criteria and the tack yogo approach. We have said now we must go for the right people. Kera nyaregana nyasa usenili you are okay. Na kitika nuri neru tambuga timaiga na mutuga kinera nyore nchera. Umwano ya some nere ko semambe naje ko motonkeria ta ya boy. Sorry to Korea mambia. I have got 6 sub-locations here, say what you near Ichuni. But again, I'm giving special care for Karoka, because Karoka nene na Karoka ne wata wanta bange. So I've divided the ward here into 7. The 6 sub-locations, and I've given Karoka special care, orientation. Ritu Korea Mambia and Wamint, and those all of you are listening and following me. Ritu Korea Mambia, I'll be at Amabuko sub-location. Ikirenga karia Amabuko sub-location, igonga kara Amabuko primary school. Igomonto ndibwens wa Amabuko sub-location. Ritu Korea Mambia, chinsa inye tuomera na Amabuko. Tubora ninga asa abana bari mu bwate witini gari. Ngore nidi, ngore entakana pi, ngobwato mwibure yomo, ngobwate singomata, ngoro mutaka omwera na atwara bayibuli bonse. So that tororenga litanga nitora abantu bali baito bachande gete priority. So Ritu Korea Mambi chinsainye nonga karama buko primary school. Saa 6 kamili ligonga akaria makanda primary school. Asa abantu banya kumba ti sub-location. Ritu Korea Jumatano nigonga akare Bogeche. Yesaba kwa sub-location nigonga akare Kiamirega primary school. Then ntubwata abantu ba Ritu Korea Ramisi togende Ichuni location Dietura toke a market ye Ichuni. Turu oro togende yensembe sublocation, yensembe sublocation tugare etundubari ya Rianyangau. Etundubari ya Rianyangau nero tugakare for yensembe sublocation. Chinsa tugakare Rianyangau saa 6. And then Aramisi saa 10 igonga karobisi yane ya keroka nko serve abantu pa keroke town. Thomas kurwe sublocation yao ogende sublocation yende. You will not benefit. Ekimoke bwate buya tokuru sublocation yao ogende sublocation ya bantu tenga injiri irimu anenge sublocation yane na rengo ngabona na achira. Whatever slots tubwate enajibagire pa sublocation. Kire sublocation enyore, kire sublocation enyore kuruororo tumayoji korangana ki at end of the day. Abana bari needy but savage konyore kwere mbare. So the bursary specifically meant as a awanta bataka kakinande tikatuba yari baga tueretera ambaragirira. Master planner ordering piamono because kuandike rega iganga you are watching live from Mombasa. You are watching through Facebook. Omongwano korukunga nere weekly for Suto. Nere I think karikore kur Machakos. Omonto Machakos, and a good friend of mine. Master planner korikore kur Mombasa, Suto, kur Machakos into what Mugaka Monari. So watching I think Kurunkavu he has written that approaching expectations. You go and drive Savera, I will approach them and I hope want to get towards connecting quicker and in the expectations Chiabanto, Vaito, Bones. There are more questions but there are children area I wanted to see because there are those who have again indicated in a body get inbox. Barabumba Tagatikorana openly. Timaya tinga ingi wadagetikoli kara openly so manare gaiga elo mheshimiwa just a minute. Hope the day gone well. Kindly concerning the today's message and we above screenshot of that we have shared the problem which I have yeah, that one that is Nation Maronda from Mama Buko. That one it's taken into consideration. Your second concern about a list of the World Development Committee. The World Development Committee Naro City shall I'm expecting because in their respective sub locations. So those on the ground, I've always called the chairpersons of those specific development committees, and I expect once Kwairo responsibility, you show up where there is that responsibility. So I'm expecting you are inspecting those projects again, right? And then so that you help me start identifying projects here and at the same time right now I would expect to see you there. Those committees I expect to see them there because these are the committees and I expect them to continue helping me until to accommodate the right thing to our people. So don't wait until you are given a responsibility when there are so many responsibilities. So Rende, I've expounded on that. Prince Aaron from Gesabakwa, tunashukuru Raivu umetutolea kufanya kazi yako kwa bidii. Mungu akupe nguvu. Kindly give update of exactly what people expect during disbursement of bursaries and what they need to bring. And I think this is a good question, Joshua, you have asked. Ayo buata marieta mangi mara Joshua mara Arani mara mkua mara gosendi buata marieta mangi. But you have asked a very good question. Tomorrow, what you expect? Maambia to buata kamkunji. with all parents and those students bagagete kwa we pasari amabuko. I'm sitting with people for 2 hours bange the list of students bagote banga abaigaga kipi liwe liwaro pae pasari. So for tomorrow we are drawing up the list. So amabuko sublocation, I'm not coming there twice. Nyoko bwato mwano reserve kwenye wale pasari tuomera na amabuko liyama kana tuomera. So the entire ward yan onye wotagete pasari litukuriya mambingango chake process yi. That is the process yoko award. So tomorrow we are identifying those needy cases. We are having respective risks for every sublocation. And then abaigato we identify mambi because we got so nabantu bako ngabanta. It's not me to choose them. Abantu bako ngabanta bali baroro. The ones bana ga kyumano nyale be na chande te ga karamo oyo na unenda ga karao. So once we have the list kele sublocation list ye chigabantu bali tuwachora muna tokole sublocation, these people will be known. Then abana ubago cha wichuri chi form chi pasari. Egreba wichuri chi form chi pasari, we will again reconfirm them. Ekre towoja koleta chi check tokuba because we are doing this exercise of identifying all the beneficiaries which pasari. By Thursday I'm closing. Friday got a compilation of the list, and then I'll disclose a day when they are coming to fill the forms. And the form, then we will have 1 day for the collection of checks. Boniga, it's not vouchers, hard checks. Hard checks. That point to whatanga kero mwana chichaki chikoli kero mwana kwa cheki ya. Enyo mwana ko fa ganyara chiribusato, ako cheki chiribusato. Onye ni isano chiribusano. For special cases, we will get to come and talk about. No like oyere mutuna makende ngeyo. We will see because we want to ensure because to push those who cannot be able to access education. So tomorrow the process we are identifying all the beneficiaries. Once we are doing what we identify, we are inviting them by church form. They fill the forms. Once they are done filling the forms, then we will be able to issue them with checks. So the process this time round no, we are going to tuareka mkunji. You give me the list per occasion benefit, and then the same list na chia bana ba uchikorangero bachigo ichoria, then ba ichori na handi tubarete kiore liga totebenga omwana oyo amurute koru amabuka we pasari oil was a tile period. That is what we are intending to do. So a good question, and then I think Biamono. Hey, can we have a dispensary at Chicago? Look at the other regions, they at least have one, then Chicago had none, and it is the home for area MC and area MP. That is from Kevin Tabo. A good question. we are having a private hospital there. The charge, Chicago CDA charge is building an hospital, if you didn't know, and they are having a special fundraiser towards the same on 23rd of March. My brother, if you didn't know, then there is one, though it's private. So what I'm requesting you on behalf of the church, kindly ensure that you send your donation towards the construction of that church on March 23rd of this year. So, Gorengara ringa na kwiraneri. In the next few minutes, we shall be crossing down. In the next few minutes, we shall be crossing down because I think I've been able to expound on my plan for this year. Because my plan for this year, this financial year, which is closing down in June, and to ensure that road works, at least we are at 60% road works in this 1 year. Because in budget yanene rembo atentangani the other one netro yarenge. I've always told you that for this budget here yanentangani roadworks Ichuni, I want us to be at 60%, so that year 2 we get to either 80% or 90%. And then from there, because I will wish to see that I've done something to every primary school. I've said I'm giving a 10,000 litre to every primary school. We have supported the candidates. You saw me supporting all the candidates, the grade 6 candidates, and those who are sitting for KCP, you saw us supporting them. Then there are so many things I've lined up, because I think we cannot only be having this session of interacting only once a year, because I want to make it twice. Actually, we have had at the end of this year. I'll ensure that we have another one in the mid-year, so that or before actually we can do it in May, so that if there is something that you have of concern, and then if there is something we can do about it before we do the budget, so that you find that we have done something towards the same. So we may be winding up in the next few minutes. So if there is anyone who is following us and maybe wanted to drop a question, concern, a query, or a compliment, then you have we are closing down at exactly 21:45. So we are closing down at exactly 21:45 Kenyan time. We are closing down. We are closing down in what we call 6 minutes. Again, what about those who are joining Form 1? Are they eligible to apply for bursaries? I think it's because you are traveling from Getachew home. You got late, and that is where I started. I said that Form 1, I'm giving them 1 million, Form 2 1 million, Form 3 1 million, Form 4 1 million, and VTC, vocational training centers, those ones that are under the county. You know, remember Ichuni, that is TFET, it's not under the county. The ones that are under the county, the vocational training centers, like the one that at Rianyok. Rianyok, I said any student from Ichuni is schooling there, bursary and apart automatic. So it is Form 1 1 million, Form 2 1 million, Form 3 1 million, Form 4 1 million. So for tomorrow we are doing Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Those are 3 million. And then we will do Form 1 right around at the end of January. That is what Governor said, and I think you've heard him. You heard Governor speak about it towards the end of January. And then for vocational training centers, we are equally issuing them in between. But for tomorrow, we are only handling the issue of Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4. Yeah. So we are winding up in the next 5 minutes. We are winding up in the next 5 minutes. If you have any concern that you want me to respond on, if you have got anything that is troubling you in regard to my office that you want me to give a response on, this is the time and this is the session. About the Keroka Masegebumbaka road, that road was taken to Kera some years back. It has been done and maintained by Kera, because I need to also expound on it, because I've just remembered about it. That road was taken during the era of because about that road. That road Mchakato Boko and Kera was done during before the late Esron Manduku, when Mheshimiwa Mweni came on board. Kare para Alinetapu para Ikorua Karoka Uchiba Chokorosua, he added those kilometers so that ye pare Kurukaroka Masege, Nerea Rochokobekurami. Unfortunately, they got a report during his tenure, but Tigremacho Waswa, the best he did was to Konye grade na Konye Morom. So that road was done, and it was graded and done and moramed by Kera. So I'm expecting that the push and pull between me and the office of the Member of Parliament comes to an end. But if the Member of Parliament and his office will not be able to do that road, then we'll have to do a Kamkunji now and Tuaga, because I equally will not like to see Avantuba because of disagreements and issues. But for now, that road was taken to Kera. That is the position. Abakaka Muakwana, I listen to you, and I'm happy that you know that that road is under Kera. The contractor operated by Kera Yatumete confirmed that. I've got all those evidence. But for now, I'm avoiding any kind of friction and any kind of push and pull. But if it cannot be done, then you, my people, will be able to come. We sit down and then we see what we can be able to do on that road, because The road is pathetic, the road is bad, and it's not my wish to see you people suffer on the same. So for that road, that will be my response. There is a concern. There's a concern here from for Kevin Masoti, following live from Giasembe. I appreciate your effort serving your people. Thank you, my brother. Continue working with me and continue supporting me. So I think we are having few minutes, 2 minutes to close. Only having 2 minutes to close. We're having 2 minutes to close. Any concern maybe from anyone? So because maybe there is Nana that is coming, let me check on the other end. Nani is coming from this other end. Okay, let me check whether there is someone who has left a message inbox. So I think there is none. I really appreciate you. Charity Moebi, keep up the good work. Thank you, Elder, my senior. I'll continue keeping up the good work, and I'll continue working with you for the betterment here abantu betu. So abantu bami ntumwespi adonsia simore. It's my wish that God grants you good health. God protects you, sustains you. God provides for you the entire of 2024 and beyond. I'm young, but I'm glad that you managed to believe in me and you managed to give me an opportunity to serve you. With my young age, it's my humble request that you continue working with me, you continue guiding me where necessary, you continue holding my hand, and you continue praying for me above all, so that whatever I find to do for you, I may do it faithfully, I may be of good, I may deliver justice, and I may be of good to you, all my people. It's my prayer that this night God protects you. We'll continue interacting on the ground. Let's meet tomorrow, Amabuko, and then late in the afternoon at noon, we meet at Riyamakanda. So, Nasaba Sinari Mwespi, Gendragon Tubekera, Gendragon Buatesia, na Gendragon Saverin. So, Rende, Nabaga Nirio Mwako Moyo Yoromia, Mwenye Heri, Nafanaka, Mwenye Saba Tangare, Nandabara Kirinkaki. Be a